So today, Tuesday 24th, I believe this vlog will be online Wednesday. So the time you see this is yesterday for you. But I'm driving again to a project meeting, a different one. So that's the Leuven project, it's the big project of which I'm project manager. And there is a meeting at 4 o'clock. So it's about 1 hour drive. I have to find a parking spot. It's a beautiful church. And I will tell you about this project in upcoming vlogs. I think it has nothing to do with the partitas, and actually it has to do something with the partitas, because if people ask me what's your life about, it's only playing, it's sitting at home at your clavichord. No, it's not. I'm driving, I think, about 30,000 kilometers a year, which is not too much, but it's not very little either. But anyway, yesterday, that was Monday 23rd, was a great day for the recordings. We started at 9:30 as always. Live session was, I think, a very nice one, with a lot of people getting to know each other, which is really awesome. And the only downside for me for these sessions is I cannot follow the chat like I do for the rehearsing sessions or I did for the practicing hours, since I have to focus. So, and if I just after the recording have a look on the chat, it's really rolling very fast on my phone, so it's impossible to answer all of your questions or just go in conversation with you. But anyway, that's the nature of these sessions. So we started at 9:30 playing the Fantasia. I was a little bit nervous if it would happen. It's always the case, and I was thinking about that, and so that vlog was really good for me as well to reflect on that. What is it that makes you as a musician come in one line with your instrument and with the music you're playing? It's not something you can practice, it is something you can only prepare for. I have said it a lot of times, and it's true, I think. It's experience, and of course that's one of the benefits of getting a little bit older. I'm 44 now. That's the one aspect that you manage to do better and better and better, having control of that aspect. You have to hit it right, and you hit it right. But just sometimes it's 99.8%, and that's not good enough. And the result is okay. I mean, the second partita, we have done a beautiful recording, I think. But for me, the feeling, and there's no arrow pointing, it's just a feeling, gut feeling, that it's not the 100%. And we see what we do with that. But now, playing the Fantasia, which is the third partita, which is a wonderful piece, but not, it's a complicated piece, but maybe not to play. Just make sure, I think, to have all imitations clear and articulations the same, and that's really a fun piece. But then in the Allemande, which is a very difficult piece here, and certainly the Sarabande of the A minor partita is really difficult. The very little notes, but those few notes, if you put them in the right context, they start telling a story with an effect that's so intense. And of course it's clavichord music. Oh, I shouldn't say that. But I do believe that though. So the effect is one-to-one with the clavichord, certainly in the Sarabande, but in the other pieces as well. I will talk about that later, and I respect everybody's opinion and everybody's belief on that. But it's hard for me to imagine that if Bach had an instrument like that, the music is tailor-made on the capacities, on the. If you would have to invent an instrument that would be able to give or to translate all aspects that are in that music, it would be a clavichord. So, anyway, playing the Allemande, it happened, and there was a connection again. And then you have this very thin line that's going into an unknown far horizon line that's just like a compass, but it's much more refined than the compass. It's really on spot, and you cannot grab that line. You cannot grab it. It's way too thin, because if you touch it, it's away. But on the other hand, you cannot pretend as if it is not there. So to me, that's not inspiration, that's concentration, that's focus. Concentration is key to everything. Inspiration is to me nothing. Inspiration, I think that's to me what people understand under the term inspiration is, for me, the balance in everything. So everything back, or everything aligned in balance. Focus, technique, concentration. It's not the same, concentration and focus. Your body as a musician is very important. Having a little bit of tension, it's necessary, but not too much. On the one hand, a little bit of tension. On the other hand, a lot of freedom and relaxation. And if all of that comes together, that's, I think, what people believe it's inspiration, but that's, I think, things coming together. That point. If you write a book, or write something else, or have to do creative things, great things out of nothing, that's the trick, I think. It has to come together, everything, and then you hit this 100% mark. But how do you find that spot? I'm 44 years old now, and I said that's the good thing of aging, one of the few good things of aging, that the older you become, that's at least my experience, the better you can control that. But how do you do that? And yesterday I was giving this a real deep thought, and even during playing, and I realized something that I never realized before, and it has to do with inner strength. And it's a strange, weird explanation, but in order to connect 100%, I mean really 100%, not 99.99, 100%, you have to find your inner strength. You have to be fit. Your body has to be fit. Your mind has to be clear. You have to be self-confident, because if you're doubting, nothing will happen. But all those elements combined gives a certain certainty, a certain inner strength. Really, it feels like that, and then it happens. And yesterday it happened. So we recorded the complete partita in 1 hour 30 minutes, and I have digitized it this morning. So we're now Tuesday, and I believe it's a very, very good recording. The only downside, but that's a very positive one, is that if you would only hear the recording of the last part of the second partita, which we did in the session number 4, you would say I think it's very good playing. It's not. I don't have to shame myself on that recording, and it's better than the recording I've made for YouTube. But if you listen to the third partita, I start to wonder, with that inner strength, whatever that is, I would like to do the second one, certainly the last parts again. And the next question is, where does that end? That's probably connecting back to the end of the live session number 4, in which I really asked myself out loud. There are elements that telling me in the back of my head I'm giving it really everything I have now, but I really would like to do it again in 10 years. That's of course the fantastic thing, creating your own recording label. So nobody's telling you what to do and what you should not do, and it's not something with a finger nip that you can just do, recording of the partitas. It needs preparations, year of preparation, and it's coming together now. And in this third partita, like in the first one, it had it, and the beginning of the second partita had also this really spot on things. even then sometimes it can go wrong. Not wrong, but that you feel afterwards, it's a little bit too much, a little bit too less. It's always finding that hot spot. Anyway, I thought let's share that with you in this partita vlog, so I hope you can recognize something and take it with you in your journey as a musician or music lover. Nice to have you here. Thanks for subscribing. Up to the partita number 4. See you later. Bye.